Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday Morning Mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on, I got something really, really different. Okay, hang on 1 minute. Yeah, that is terrific. Yeah, I am using Trader Joe's instant coffee packets this morning. Just add water. They're all dressed up with creamer and sugar, as it says right there on the box, and ideal for travel. So yeah, summer's right around the corner. We're going to be traveling, hitting the road, maybe flying away. Boy, these are great to take with you if you are going to do that road trip or you're going to fly away for the weekend. They come in these little packets like this. You got about 10 of them in this box here for about $2.29, something like that. And they're all set. It's got coffee, creamer, and sugar in there. And all you do is open it up, put it into your mug of choice, add some hot water, and you've got a terrific cup of coffee. And that's why I'm using my Contigo. I don't know if I've showed this before. Maybe I have. My Contigo travel mug. I got this from my nephews Mike and Jim a few Christmases ago. This is terrific. It has an auto seal lip on it, right? You just press this right here. Just press this button here, and then that'll open up. You'll see how that opens up right there, and then see how it opens up. And then you can take a drink. It also has a lock here, so you can lock it in place. Watch here, listen to this. There it is, it's locked now. So now you can't hit that button. The lid screws on very, very securely. Here, I'll show you. It screws on very, very securely. Check this out. Watch. Look at it. Can you see the steam coming out? I mean, everything's in here stays so nice and hot and warm. Absolutely fantastic. And this is probably, I think this is my favorite travel mug of all. This thing is fantastic. Absolutely. The lid screws on nice and tightly. It's got that lock. It's got the auto seal button. And hey, you can take this if you're driving on the road, wherever, and you won't spill it all over your interior or anything like that. Contigo, I'll have a link to it on Amazon below so you can check it out if you'd like. I really like it a lot. If I'm going in my car early in the morning and I want to take a beverage, either hot or cold, this is what I am using right here. It's great because if my cup holder is filled with a lot of stuff, I can just, lock this down and just lay it on the seat next to me, and it's not going to spill or anything like that. It's just really fantastic. I would say it's 99% effective. I'm not going to say 100% because if I do, someone's going to say, oh, hey, I bought it. I spilled it all over the interior of my car. No, so far, let me put it this way. So far, so good. It hasn't spilled on me, provided that I use it properly as instructed in those little book of instructions you get with it. But yeah, it is terrific, and really, I like it a lot. Hang on 1 minute. Keeps everything nice and hot and warm. Absolutely fantastic. Well, how are you this morning? Great to see you again. Hey, Jamie Horn said, drinking Cinnabon flavored coffee today, Mark, in curry K-cups. Have a great day. That's great, Jamie. Of course, we always ask, what do you got this morning? That's what Jamie's enjoying right now this morning, Cinnabon flavored coffee. Charles Preiss wrote and said, coffee this morning is Aldi hazelnut K-cups while I do some razor restoration and honing work. Aldi, yeah, there's an Aldi in my neighborhood. I love going there. I'm going to check out those K-cups. Aldi, really affordable groceries there. If you've never been to an Aldi, check them out. Very, very affordable groceries there. Yeah, I love going there, absolutely. So thanks for checking in with that one, Charles. Really do appreciate it. Boy, we've got a great show this morning, and as we like to say on the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Yes, that's right. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hang on, one more. Okay, I got to unlock it, okay? There we go. All right. Yeah, it just I got to be careful because it stays so hot in here. It really is terrific. We're going to set that over there. I'll probably transfer it to a conventional coffee mug later on in the show. And hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. I really, really do appreciate it. And hey, if you're taking me on your morning commute, check out a Contigo. This is absolutely great for that morning commute while you're driving into work. It keeps the coffee nice and hot. Absolutely. Boy, we got a great show for you this morning. We got a great shaving tip. We've got a shave den visit of sorts. We've got an update on a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. We got some great refill comments. New wet shaving gear. Got some great stuff to show you this morning. And also we're going to look at some questions and comments. So I am really excited to be here this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. And again, get a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk some wet shaving. And let's kick the show off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Okay, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Rick Pacheco. That's Pacheco. Rick, I hope I pronounced that correctly. He writes, "Hello, Mark. I love your video. Always great tips, great reviews, and good conversation." Well, thanks very much for that, Rick. But again, all the credit goes to the viewers out there. He continues here, "I've always had problems keeping my shaving cream warm and shaving brush too until I found this little trick. Before I jump in the shower, I get my shaving bowl and brush soaker that I'm going to use for that shave and fill them with hot water out of the tap. Then I have my shower. But while I'm having my shower, the bowl and soaker are heating up. When I'm ready to get my shave started, I dump out the hot water from both and replace the hot water in the brush mug with lukewarm water, and in the shave bowl, I load in the soap. I'll make the lather. Then when I'm applying the lather to my face, it's nice and warm. Mind you, it's not scuttle warm, but definitely it's a lot warmer than if you just started applying without warming the bowl and mug first." He says here, "I'm a big fan of the show. Really appreciate all the reviews and tips you provide to all your viewers. Take care, Rick Pacheco." Thanks very, very much for that, Rick. Again, all credit to the viewers. I've learned so much from the viewers, and I'm glad you have too, Rick. So thanks very much for the kind words. I just want to clarify, and I wrote him back and said, "Rick, this tip sounds very unique, and I want to fully understand it. So you're soaking the brush in a separate bowl and warming the shaving bowl, both with hot water. Then you shower. Then you dump out the water from both and replace the brush holder bowl with lukewarm water. So you're essentially keeping the brush warm throughout the shave. Do I have this correct? If so, very neat." And he wrote back and said, "Hey, Mark, yes, that's it exactly. The brush stays really warm, and so does the soap and cream. We have some really cold days, and this keeps the lather really warm so I can enjoy a great warm shave. Thanks for reaching out. I really appreciate it. Take care, Rick Pacheco." Rick, thanks very much for allowing me to clarify that. This is a great, great tip. Actually, a shaving tip routine that you can incorporate into your own shaving den. And really, it doesn't cost anything if you don't have a brush scuttle, if you don't have a shaving scuttle. Try this. Just warm up a shaving bowl with hot water, get your soaker with some hot water, and then, as he says, dump them both out, replace that soaker with some warm water, and then go ahead and make your lather, and you'll get a nice warm lather throughout your shave. Sounds great. Sounds like a really, really great tip, because you're trying to, it sounds like you're lengthening and retaining the length, the warmth on the brush and on the shaving bowl a little bit longer, which is absolutely fantastic. And again, the really neat part of this tip is it doesn't cost you anything. If you've got a lathering bowl, if you've got a shaving bowl, all you got to do is get some other kind of little small bowl as your soaker for your brush, and you're good to go. So that's really, really great, Rick. I really appreciate you sending the tip. And to say thank you, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address. Email that snail mail address to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Email that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it here on the Monday Morning Mailbag's shaving tip segment, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Rick, again, thanks very much for a really, really neat shaving tip. Really do appreciate it. Well, this morning we have some Shave Den visits, and we'll kick it off with something from viewer Scott Martin. Now, Scott recently sent in a shaving tip, and in sending in his snail mail address, he wrapped up his email with a little bit of a PS and also sent along a photograph. He wrote, "P.S. Sometime this summer, I'll send along a visit to Scott's Shave Cave. It's a little unusual, no sink, and contains gear that goes back to the 19th century. Until then, here's a tiny preview for fun. Laugh out loud." Yeah, that looks really, really neat. And I can see some vintage straight razors there and some vintage shaving brushes. And also, there it looks like there in the lower left, on the bottom there, that looks like, if I miss my guess, that looks like an elephant blade bank. That looks really, really neat. So I think a lot of viewers are very, very intrigued by this, Scott. I know I'm intrigued, and I know we're all looking forward to seeing and hearing more about your shave cave. So thanks very much for the sneak peek. I really, really do appreciate it. It looks absolutely neat. Folks, maybe pause the video, do a freeze frame, see if you can identify some of those vintage items there. I am very, very curious. Scott, looking forward to seeing and hearing more about all this great shaving gear in your shave cave, in Scott's Shave Cave. Thanks very much for sending it along. Viewer Jason Miller wrote, "Hi, Mark. I finally got the picture frame for my tip of the day cartoon autograph. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to acknowledge me." Hey, Jason, thanks very much for sending in a shaving tip. And also, thank you very much for framing up the sketch. I am very, very flattered and very, very honored that it'll be hanging in your shave den. I am really, really touched and flattered when viewers get those sketches and frame them up and hang them in their homes, in their shave dens. Really, that's very, very nice of all of you. And thanks again, Jason, for doing that. I really do appreciate it. He continues here, "I also got my Phoenix Shaving Ascension Twist Adjustable Double Open Comb Safety Razor, a sample of Frostbite Cream and Splash, 2 packs of their razor blades, and 2 packs of their buffer rings. CK6 lathers fast, especially in a scuttle." Oh my gosh, boom, lather. Yeah, absolutely. I love CK6. I am biased, but yeah, it really does lather quickly. And as you know, if you follow the channel and have kind of followed the discussions we have from some viewers, especially Jimmy V and a few others, they kind of have this challenge of how few swirls they can make in a tub of CK6 and still get heaps and heaps of lather. And I think 3 is probably where Jimmy is, maybe even a little less. And I'm usually about 6, and I get more than enough lather. Yeah, it's great stuff. I really do appreciate it. Again, Jason, thanks very much for sending in the photo of the framed George sketch. Really, really do appreciate that. And again, I'm very, very flattered. Thank you so much. Mark Bagwell checked in. He also sent in a little video of one of his shaving brushes that he has in his shave den. And he wrote, "This is a Simpson Eagle 3 in Rusty Joe material and knotted with sovereign grade fibers." He also sent along this description from the Simpson website. "The Eagle 3 handle is perhaps our most comfortable shaving brush to hold, and of course it is visually stunning with its utterly adorable curves. This is a brush that is overlooked sometimes, but it should not be underestimated. Ergonomic splendor to deliver a shave of all shaves." Now here are the specifications on the Eagle 3. These are approximate brush specifications. The overall brush height is 97 millimeters. The handle height is 49 millimeters. The loft is 48 millimeters. And the knot diameter is 23 millimeters. It's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous brush, Mark. and it probably looks awesome in your shave den. So thanks very much for passing it along, because I know a lot of viewers out there are probably looking for that really, really unique, wonderful, comfortable shaving brush for their shave den. And this might be a very, very good fit for them. So thanks very much for sending it along, Mark. Really, really do appreciate it. And hey, those are the Shave Den visits for this week. Thanks to everyone who contributed. We'll do it again next week. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is available as a podcast. You can find the Monday Morning Mailbag on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. Simply go up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast should come right up, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup. Again, simply search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and both those podcasts, the Monday Morning Mailbag and Second Cup, should come right up. And again, one last time, the podcasts, both of those podcasts, are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. Well, June 3rd, 2023 is right around the corner. What's June 3rd, 2023? Well, that's the date of Maggard Razor's 6th annual wet shaving meetup. That's right. Maggard Razors is hosting their 6th annual wet shaving meetup on June 3rd, 2023 in Adrian, Michigan. At the time I'm recording this video, tickets are still available. The cost of a ticket is $34. Now, there are still tickets available, and the event is going to be capped at 220 attendees and 20 vendors. So if you're in that neck of the woods near Adrian, Michigan, or you're considering got a little time for a road trip, that sort of thing, get a ticket and get on up there before they're gone, because 220 attendees is where it's being capped at. And for $34, you get a $12 meal voucher for a participating restaurant in downtown Adrian, free soft drinks and water for the day, entrance into drawings for door prizes, guaranteed 100 plus winners chosen, some big ticket items, guaranteed samples and freebies from the vendors in attendance, a massive PIF table, pay it forward table, massive PIF table, and they have some great confirmed vendors that are going to be in attendance. I'm just looking at it just to throw out a few names: Ariana and Evans, Barrister and Mann, Captain's Choice, House of Mammoth, Carve Shaving Company, Sterling Soap Company, Timeless Razor, notable guests: Mantic 59 of the Sharpologist, Michael Friedberg, Jinx the Cat, HD Shaves. I'll link it below. You can get up there and get all the information, see all the vendors that are be attending, check out accommodations, everything else that they have up there. It's all spelled out. Again, at the time I'm making this video, recording this video, there are still tickets available. So yeah, really looking forward to attending this one. This will be my first time visiting Maggard Razor, so I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I hope you're able to make it, and I hope to see you there. Maggard Razor's 6th annual wet shaving meetup on June 3rd, 2023. Well, this morning we have an update to the 10,000 subscriber prize package giveaway. And this prize packages that are coming together are all due to the generosity of viewers out there. So thank you all very, very much. Wanted to show you what came in. First of all, from viewer Jimmy Day. He very, very kindly sent in 2 beautiful rose gold tech razors. The razor head is rose gold, and the handle is a gunmetal finish. Really, really terrific. Look at that beautiful slim profile there. Absolutely gorgeous. He sent in 2 of them. Here's the other one still wrapped up, and I'll leave that one wrapped up. Just know that there are 2 of them, and they're identical and absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous looking razors. Just again, the gunmetal finish on the handle is wonderful, and the rose gold plating on the razor head is just impeccable. And again, we'll just show you real quickly here. It is a textile razor, and look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Really, thank you very much to Jimmy Day for sending these along. These are absolutely wonderful. I have shaved with a similar razor to these, and Absolutely fantastic, efficient, smooth shave. No doubt about it. So my sincere thanks to Jimmy Day for sending along 2 beautiful rose gold textile razors. Thank you very, very much, Jimmy. Now, previously we mentioned that viewer Tyler Fike had sent along Cold Spices shave soap from Phoenix Shaving. Phoenix Shaving Cold Spices shave soap. And it's rather rare because he sent along the CK1 formula, Kokum Butter Shave Soap formula right there. This is rare. You can't get this anymore because Phoenix Shaving isn't selling CK1 anymore. So this is a brand new, check it out, brand new puck of Cold Spices Shave Soap in CK1. So thank you very much for that, Tyler. But Tyler also, in addition to the shave soap, he very kindly sent along the aftershave splash, and this just arrived the other day. Here it is right here. So along with the shave soap is the Cold Spices aftershave splash right there. Thank you very, very much for that, Tyler. So now the winner will get a Cold Spices bundle, but in CK1, something you can't get anymore. So that really is kind of unique. Very rare shave soap. Cold Spices from Phoenix Shaving and CK1 along with the aftershave Cold Spices Splash. Thank you very, very much, Tyler. Really do appreciate it. And Tyler also sent along an alum block with the dry dock system. There it is right there. Alum block, dry dock system, and the no slip grip. There it is right there. Brand new alum block, dry dock, no slip grip right there. Again, from Tyler Fike. So thank you very, very much for that, Tyler. Really, really do appreciate it. So that's going into the prize package pool as well. So my thanks again to Jimmy Day for the 2 beautiful, beautiful razors, and to Tyler Fike for the Cold Spices shave soap that we've already mentioned, but he also added the Cold Spices aftershave splash and the alum block dry dock system and the no slip grip. So thanks very, very much for that, Tyler and Jimmy. Thank you very much. And my sincere thanks and heartfelt appreciation go to the following viewers who have also made contributions to the 10,000 subscriber giveaway prize package pool. And they are, again, thank you to Jimmy V Photography, Beth Jones, Tyler Fike, Charles Preiss, Alex Lopez, Scott Martin, James Sefton, George Haven, Jimmy Day, and all the folks at Pretech. Thank you all very, very much for your very kind and generous contributions and your wonderful support of this channel. Thank you all very, very much. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low. That time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. As you can see, we swapped out the Contigo travel mug for something a little more familiar, a little more standard, just a regular diner style coffee mug, nothing fancy, anything like this. I got this at the local thrift store for about $1 or so, something like that. Yeah, hang on 1 minute. Absolutely love this coffee. Probably one of the better instant coffees I've had. Trader Joe's instant coffee packets. Again, all dressed up with creamer and sugar, and it says ideal for travel. Yeah, so if you're going to be traveling and you want to take along some instant coffee, yeah, get a few of these packets right here and just throw them into your DOP kit, your carry-on, whatever, and you're good to go. All you got to do is get some hot water, and I'm also thinking maybe you can use this cold as a cold coffee beverage. But yeah, it is really, really delightful. Very, very good. And I am enjoying it. And again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hey, let's get to some of these refill topics. We'll kick it off with something from viewer Beth Jones, who wrote, good morning, Mark. Have not found a lot of info about the Golden Honey razor blades, but this is what I have found so far. Now, these are the razor blades that were mentioned in a previous Monday morning mailbag. We had a viewer go to a Cracker Barrel, and there was a sign there for Golden Honey razor blades. And it is historically significant. These razor blades were from, I guess, the 20s, 30s, 40s, something like that. And we're trying to find some information. And Beth very, very kindly did a little digging. And she continues here. I obtained this information from the Smithsonian National Museum of American History. These blades were made by the Honey Blade Company in New York City, New York, and in St. Louis, Missouri. Years of production was not included from this website. However, there are numerous listings on eBay, and the dates range from the 30s to the 50s. I also ran across a discussion about the Golden Honey razor blades on Badger and Blade. That might be worth a look if you're interested. There does not seem to be a lot of info out there about this product, but I'll keep looking and will post any info I find on the Wet Shaving Den group on Facebook. Hope this helps. Yeah, Elizabeth, this helps a great deal. Thank you very much, Beth. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I have never heard about Golden Honey razor blades. This is the first time I've ever heard about them. So yes, Beth, this is great information because I've just learned something, because I have never heard about these razor blades at all before. So thanks very much. A great, great start in trying to unearth a little bit of history on the Golden Honey razor blades. And folks, if you have any additional information to add to this, you can comment below or even go up to the Wet Shaving Den group on Facebook and post some information there. Yeah, absolutely fantastic, Beth. Thank you very, very much for passing that along. Mark Williams checked in. I've had to catch up on the previous Monday morning mailbags as I was out of town. I'm glad you enjoyed the Black Rifle coffee. They do produce a great product, and you are very welcome. Yeah, Mark Williams introduced us all to the Black Rifle Coffee Company. He sent in a sampler. My nephew and his wife and the boys are sending me a Black Rifle Keurig coffee every month. I love it. I look forward to that every month. And yeah, so thanks very much for introducing me to the coffee, Mark. I really do appreciate it. And had you not introduced it to me when I got this coffee of the month in the mail from my nephew, I would have been totally unfamiliar with it. But the sampler that you sent along really, really kind of warmed me up to it, so to speak, and it really is great. So I understand who they are and the great product that they make. So thank you very, very much. Hey, we got a comment here from the folks at Ariana and Evans. And as you know, we talked about them last week. They got some great things going on right now. They got a new showroom. They got another website where you can be a VIP. And I think it's less than $10 for 6 months membership. And they got some great products that are available. So lots happening with Ariana and Evans. And they wrote, "Hi, Mark. Thanks so much for mentioning us. I'm quite honored and appreciative. I'll let you know about the next meetup. We'll have to get you out here." Absolutely. I would love to go out there at that next week meetup. If you didn't see what he's referring to, they have this brand new showroom that they have where they hold a lot of meetups. And they'll make an announcement as far as to when the next meetup will be. So check out the previous Monday morning mailbag or go to their website or their Facebook page, and there you will get more information regarding their new showroom and also some of the new products that they have coming out there, and also that VIP membership that you can get. Really, really neat. So I've got a 6 month membership to that, and I'm really looking forward to breaking in the credit card. Looking forward to that. Tyler F. Wrote, I think this is Tyler Fike, if I'm not mistaken. "Mark, thank you for including the conundrum of the L5 in today's video. Laugh out loud. Just goes to show there is always a solution for anything. Great 3MB per usual. Take care." This is in regards to Tyler sending along information on how he got a Lord L5 with plastic base plates to work with a substitute metal base plate. And what he did was he grabbed a Dollar Tree Tech razor that has a metal base plate, and he used that base plate in the Lord L5 Tech razor. And now he's got an all-metal Lord L5, because the Lord L5 sometimes will come with a metal base plate, I guess, and other times it'll come with 2 plastic base plates, one open comb and one straight bar. So Tyler was really looking forward to having a metal base plate with his Lord L5, and he thought, hey, I got a Dollar Tree tech razor, I'll bet that'll work. And sure enough, it worked. And thanks very much for passing along that shave tip to all of us, Tyler. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Mike H. checked in. Hi, Mark. Great Monday morning mailbag. Thank you. Lots of wonderful tips and new wet shaving gear segments. You are definitely going to like the Ariana and Evans range of soaps and aftershaves. Limoncello is next for me. I hope you have a fantastic start to the week. Be safe and be well. Best regards as always, Mark. That was from Mike H. Yeah, Limoncello. Mark Bagwell gave it 2 big thumbs up. And it is a shave cream. So really looking forward to trying that down the road. It sounds marvelous. Again, I believe this is a new product from Ariana and Evans, and you can see it if you go to that VIP website. I'll link that below. That is really a neat website. And again, if you want to get specials and deals and that sort of thing, it's less than $10 for a 6-month membership. Oh, and in case I forgot to mention, it's called the Shaving Shop and the Club. And yeah, I'll have a link to it below, and you can get up there and check it out. And when you become a member, you get to go into the back room, which is really neat, the VIP area. So that's really very neat. So thanks for mentioning Limoncello, Mike, because I believe that's where you can get it, right there at that website. Again, that is the Shaving Shop and the Club. That is run by Ariana and Evans. Andrew Hill wrote, happy Monday, Mark. Great show as always. Hey, thanks very much for that, Andrew. I really do appreciate it. I would love to go to Maggard Razor's event. However, Adrian is my hometown, and the same day as that is my 40-year high school reunion. Hey, that's really cool. 40 years. Congratulations. So it may not be an option this year. I'm in northwestern Indiana now, and was wondering if anyone knows of any stores selling wet shave supplies in this area. As it is, I drive 2 or 3 hours either to Adrian or Chicago to shop an actual brick and mortar store for shave items. So if anyone knows of any in or around South Bend or Fort Wayne, let me know. Again, great show. I also love the Second Cup every week. Andrew, thank you very much for tuning in to Second Cup. I really do appreciate it. I have a lot of fun putting that together, partly because I get to share late-breaking information. Putting together an audio file is a little bit easier and quicker than putting together video and editing the video together. And it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. And Spotify, that is where I broadcast from. That's where I'm creating everything and uploading. That is really a neat service. So if you're interested in doing your own podcast, check out the space available on Spotify. It really is very neat. And folks, if you know of any brick and mortar stores in or around South Bend or Fort Wayne, please comment below and let us and Andrew know where they might be. So Andrew, I know you will. You're going to get a lot of great answers from a lot of great viewers. Not I hope, I know they're going to come through. Best viewers on YouTube, absolutely, right here on this channel. Keith Osmond wrote, regarding the Black Beauty, most people call all the super adjustables 85 or 109 Black Beauties. Some people only use the term for the ones with the black plastic base plate. I'm with the former group. All the handles are black, and as far as I know, there is no change in geometry or shave quality due to the change in base plate material. So no need to limit the name to a subgroup. You know, I agree with you, Keith. I am definitely in that camp. I have a Black Beauty razor right here. I got a metal base plate, and technically, some people say that's not a Black Beauty. Nah, I think it's a Black Beauty. I'm going to call it a Black Beauty, and I like the metal base plate on it. And this is really a terrific, terrific adjustable razor. I rate it, in my opinion, a little milder than, say, a Gillette Slim or a Gillette Fat Boy. And it's just a strikingly good-looking razor. And I really enjoy using it. This one came from Jim from Northfield. Thank you again, Jim. And now that we're having this discussion, I'm really intrigued, and I hope to come across a shorter-handled Black Beauty, or the 85, because as I understand, the 85 and the 109 are the lengths, I think in millimeters, someone correct me if I'm wrong, of the handles. So this is a 109 Black Beauty, because it's the longer handle. So I'm really interested and intrigued in maybe, hopefully, coming across a Black Beauty 85. That would be neat to see how that shaves differently from this one. But the bottom line is these vintage Gillette razors are wonderful, whether it's a Fat Boy, a Slim, or a Black Beauty. If you come across one in really, really good condition at a nice price point, snap it up. You will not regret it. And they are absolutely terrific. So thanks very much for sending along that information, Keith. I absolutely agree. Regardless of the base plate material, I think they should all be called Black Beauties. Absolutely. Viewer Blake G wrote, I used to live in Mercer County, Pennsylvania. Winter seemed like an eternity. I think that's why summer was so great. Yeah, this is in regards to a comment I made last week in Monday Morning Mailbag about how it's starting to warm up here. Summer's right around the corner, and there's something about Ohio summer that is just right, in my honest opinion. And Mercer County is just on the other side of the Ohio border. It's right across from Youngstown, Ohio. So yeah, Blake understands the climate of that area. And I think you're right. I think because winter can take so long, that's why summer feels so great. Absolutely. And your comment reminded me of a comic strip, a Peanuts comic strip by Charles Schulz, where the phrase, the punchline was, summers fly, winters walk. And I've always remembered that from that comic strip. And I also think it's the title of a book collection of Peanuts comic strips, if I recall correctly. Summers fly, winters walk. Yeah, I've always remembered that. And yeah, I think that's applicable here. Because summer can sometimes, not summer, winter can really drag on sometimes. And when you finally hit spring and summer and all that warm weather, it's like, wow, maybe that's why it feels so perfect. That's a very, very good theory. Thanks very much for that, Blake. I really do appreciate it. Jay out of England wrote, I live in England and I can tell you I hate the English summer, even more so as a biker. Now, I wasn't sure what he was referring to. And I asked him, if you don't mind, what is disagreeable about it? And he said, hi, Mark, it's the fact that the Weather Channel will give out dry sun for the next 2 weeks. And as soon as I start my bike on the weekend, because I work all week, the heavens open up. I'm sure my bike is a curse, laugh out loud. I swear if I started it in the middle of the salt flats, it would get flooded with a monsoon. Yeah, I understand. That's the old adage. If you want to make it rain, wash your car, that sort of thing. So I can well understand that, Jay. But you know what? Have a great summer and have a good time on that motorcycle. Thanks for checking in. David1 wrote, the L55, SHD24, and 27 safety razors from Pearl are all closed combs. That's why they are mild. Open combs are always more aggressive, more blade exposure, unlike closed combs. Yeah, I think that's a general rule of thumb, provided, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the general rule of thumb, that an open comb razor is going to be, generally speaking, a little more aggressive than a closed comb, provided the blade gaps are equivalent. That's kind of my understanding. Again, your mileage may vary, but David1 is speaking in regards to the review that we had recently on the Pearl shaving open comb razor that Bob LaRoe very, very kindly sent to the channel. And it is a terrific, terrific razor. And it does have a little more growl than, say, the L55. The L55 is a very, very smooth performer. But let us know in the comments below, folks, if that's generally the rule of thumb. That's my understanding But yeah, I think generally speaking, a open comb razor is going to be a little more aggressive than a closed comb. Absolutely. David1, thanks very much for passing that along. Kevin Turner wrote, I bought the Rockwell T2. The T2 gives a really nice shave. I can only use the 1 and 2 settings. I use the Treat Platinum blades and the Astra Green blades. Both worked very well. Kevin, I'm so glad that the T2 works for you. And before cameras rolled, I used my T2 for a shave, and it was absolutely splendid. And believe it or not, I used an Astra Green razor blade, and I turned it up to about 3 3/4, which is getting up there for me. And yeah, it was almost a 4. And then my second pass was about 2 3/4. And I got a really nice BBS shave. Really, really terrific. I only had 1 day's worth of beard growth. But yeah, it's a really, really terrific razor, as is the T2 stainless steel. Now, if you go up to Sharpologist and you look at Mantic 59's review of the T2 stainless steel razor, he has a table there that indicates that Rockwell tuned the T2 stainless steel, tuned it a little milder at certain settings than the standard T2. So just keep that in mind, and I will link to that blog post so you can get that information. Both of them are great razors, but yeah, I think there is something to that the T2 stainless steel is tuned a little milder. It certainly is a really, really smooth shave. Absolutely terrific. And the T2 was really, really terrific as well. Just both of them great razors, very, very well made. And Kevin, I'm so glad that you're getting some great shaves with the T2. Yeah, I like mine a lot. It's terrific. Viewer Rick N wrote, this is one of my absolute favorite razors, and I've tried a whole lot of them. Is it aggressive? Absolutely. Is the ferocity of it a bit overstated sometimes? Perhaps. I find that the efficiency of this razor actually leads to less irritation for me because I don't have to go over the same area as many times to get it cleaned off completely. By no means is it a razor I would recommend for a beginner to wet shaving. But in the hands of an experienced individual, the razor offers one of the best shaves on the market, hands down. Now, what razor is he talking about? He's talking about the Mula R41. He left that comment on the review I did on the Mula R41. And the Mula R41 is a very, very aggressive razor. It's not a daily driver for me, but I very much understand his point here. And the point is, you know what? Let me get mine. Hang on 1 minute. I'm going to go get my R41. Okay, so here it is right here, the R41. You know what? Before I forget, before I continue, that's why I thought that this Pearl shaving razor was going to be as aggressive as an R41 because the shape of the razor head is so similar. Check that out. I mean, they're very, very similar, you know? But I don't think the Pearl shaving razor was as aggressive as an R41. But yes, you're right, Rick, this is a very, very aggressive razor, but I understand your point. Your point is that you're not going over the same area again and again and again to knock down the beard. You're just taking one swipe or one swath and it's shaved. And maybe you're doing 2 passes with the razor, something like that. You're lathering. You're shaving with the grain, you're lathering again, you're going across the grain, and you're done, and you don't have to do a lot of buffing, a lot of touch-up, that sort of thing. Yeah, a very, very good point. And I think that's one point we really haven't talked a lot about on the channel, but I think it's very, very valid. So I'll put it to the viewers. What do you say? Something that's more aggressive where you're taking... where you're doing less buffing and you're doing less passes. Is that going to give you a better shave, less irritation, that sort of thing? Or do you prefer something a little more mild, where you do a little more buffing and you kind of do maybe 2 to 3 passes and little touch-ups here and there and that sort of thing? The R41 for Rick works because he's not doing a lot of buffing and a lot of passes. That's what it sounds like. But I do agree with you, Rick. The R41 is not a razor for beginners. You really have to watch your technique with it. And that's kind of jumping into the deep end of the pool right off the bat. But it is a wonderful razor. And I think it's one that every wet shaver, if you're in the hobby of wet shaving, should have in their collection. It really is terrific, terrific, terrific. Now, if you can find, I believe it's the Mula R102. It came with a white handle. I purchased this one from the razor company. This was less than $20. It comes with this white, I don't know which is, white handle. I can't remember what material this is, acrylic or something like that. But this is the R41 razor head on there, and the difference in weight changes the shave up a little bit, but it really still is very, very aggressive. So I don't know if you can find this one. I have not seen this online since I purchased it. So if you do come across it, perhaps it'll be at that really, really nice price point of about $20, $21, something like that. I think I paid with shipping like $21, something like that. So yeah, thanks very much for the comment, Rick, and thanks very much for the perspective on the R41. Yes, great point well taken, absolutely. The Bearded Shaver checked in with the following comment. I purchased this exact razor about a month ago. Now, he's talking about the Pearl Shaving Open Comb Safety Razor that was very, very kindly sent by Bob LaRoe, and we did a review of it last week. He continues here. I found the blade alignment to be slightly off. However, I use this to my advantage and look at it as a one-side aggressive, one-side mild shave. Besides that, I absolutely love this razor from Pearl. Yeah, it is an absolutely good-looking razor. It is strikingly good-looking. I love the starburst patterns on the handle. I love the plating. I love the size. It does have a little more growl than, say, the Pearl L55, which is a nice, mild, efficient razor. But it is a terrific, terrific razor. Now, the blade balance and alignment on the one that I received very kindly from Bob LaRoe, spot on. Absolutely no problems with blade alignment or blade balance. It sounds like the blade balance for your particular razor, one side is a little more aggressive, and the other side is a little more mild. And if that works for you, and if you enjoy that, well, okay, fine. I don't think that's really a feature of the razor. Probably might be something that slipped through quality control. And at the price point of this, I think the quality control would be a little more strict. So maybe it's just a fluke of a thing. But if it works for you, that's great, because there are some razors that have been purposely designed to give one side a little more mild, one side a little more aggressive. The razors that come to mind are the Vikings blade adjustable razors. Here's the Emperor right here. And one side, it has an asymmetrical razor head. One side is a little milder than the other side. And the reason why that's great is because if you're shaving on, say, the aggressive side and you want to just take it a step down without having to adjust the adjustment knob here, all you have to do is flip the razor, and now you're just a little bit milder, and vice versa. If you're a little milder, you can just flip it and you go a little more aggressive. And you can also use this razor as a conventional safety razor. But you can just go one side to the other, and it shaves fine that way. But it's nice to have that option, and it sounds like the Pearl Shaving Open Comb Razor gives you both approaches as well. It doesn't sound like the blade balance is that far off, but it gives you just a little milder shave on one side versus the other. And I'm sure you could still use it as a conventional safety razor. So that's great. Yeah, this is a really terrific razor. Comes in a nice price point. We'll link it again below. My thanks to Bob LaRoe for sending it to the channel for review. It really is a neat little razor. Again, open comb, has a little more growl than the L55, but it's not as aggressive as the Mula R41. No way. So if you're looking for an open comb razor, it has a little more growl, it has a little more aggression, you might want to look at the Pearl Shaving Open Comb Razor. I really, really enjoyed using it. Absolutely. So the Bearded Shaver, hey, thanks for your comment and your perspective on the Pearl Shaving Open Comb Safety Razor. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up another refill segment for this week. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Viewer Beth Jones sent this along and she wrote, "Good afternoon, Mark. Here is a link to a new product drop at West Coast Shaving." We talked about this last week in Second Cup because it came in, I guess it just dropped, and Beth sent us along the heads up on this. Thank you again, Beth. So we weren't able to include it in the Monday Morning Mailbag, but we did have it in Second Cup, and I wanted to show it to you again and share it with you again here on the Monday Morning Mailbag. And again, big thanks to Beth Jones. It's the West Coast Shaving American Liberty CNC Safety Razor. Yes, the original price on this is $181. The current price is now $145. Free shipping on this item. And it's 316 unpolished stainless steel, classic 3-piece double-edged razor, CNC machine from stainless steel. And as they write here, West Coast Shaving loves to help newbies fall in love with wet shaving. That's why we are crafting products that are high quality but affordable. We want to make sure everyone gets a great shave. This American Liberty CNC Safety Razor is the perfect razor for a new shaver or a long timer looking for a new tool. CNC, which is computer numerical control, is a process that ensures consistent, exacting specifications so you get a strong, reliable tool. This is a 3-piece double-edged safety razor with a beautifully cut handle. The stars and stripes stand out as an homage to the grand old flag and help provide the grip you need. The razor head was designed by Charcoal Goods with amazing geometry to give you a mild but efficient shave. The matte finish of the head and handle create a lovely presentation. The weight will do the work of mowing down those hairs. The West Coast Shaving logo laser on the bottom of the base plate lets you know you are getting quality. Wow, absolutely wonderful. Here are the specifications. The weight of the handle is 80 grams. The weight of the razor is 112 grams. The length of the handle is 89 millimeters, and the blade gap is 1.5 millimeters. It just looks like a beautiful, stunningly beautiful razor. And I love the stars and stripes on the handle. Wow, that is really creative, very unique. So a big thanks to Beth Jones for passing along the heads up on this beautiful West Coast Shaving American Liberty CNC Safety Razor. Folks, we'll have the link below. Beth, thank you again very much. Speaking of West Coast Shaving, viewer Rodney Ripplinger passed this along. This is the West Coast Shaving Slant Safety Razor Head with Charcoal Goods design. The original price is $17.50. The current price is $14. This item ships free on orders of $65 or more. Machined to exacting tolerances, designed by Charcoal Goods, medium to aggressive shave with this slant head. And as they write here, want a close shave, struggle with coarse, thick hair? Then check out a slant head safety razor design. Because of the unique placement of the blade in this razor, you get a tool designed to mow down the hair, rather like a guillotine. This gives an extremely aggressive shave. However, the geometry of this Charcoal Goods design makes it more forgiving than some slants. Most beginners will shy away from a slant, but with a bit of practice, it can be extremely effective for a close shave. Try this durable, precise head on your favorite handle. Head gap is 0.78 millimeters, and it is a 2-piece, 2 pieces to the safety razor head. Now, this is absolutely, really fantastic. A slant razor head, my gosh, at $14, that's an absolutely fantastic price. So thanks to Rodney Ripplinger for passing this along. Really do appreciate it, Rodney. Folks, we'll have a link below. The slant razor head from West Coast Shaving, designed by Charcoal Goods. Rodney, thanks again very much. Really do appreciate it. Well, a big thank you to viewer Jamie Horn for the heads up on this one. Phoenix Shaving has just re-released, for a very limited time, Phoenix Lights Artisan Shaving Soap and Aftershave. Yeah, you can get the bundle deal in CK6 formula right now. This is a very, very limited release. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful scent. And it is only going to be available for a very limited time. And as they write on the product page, we have had a ton of requests to bring this scent back. So for a very limited time, we are listing the full lineup of Phoenix Lights. Now, this was done to commemorate the most recent Arizona Meetup, and the scent is wonderful. We reviewed it on the channel. I absolutely love it. Here's the scent profile one more time. Citrus, grapefruit, jasmine, woody, amber, musk, tobacco, and oak moss. Absolutely wonderful. So if you missed out on getting it, get up to Phoenix Shaving right now. I'm hoping that it will still be available by the time this Monday morning mailbag airs. So again, for a very limited time, a very limited release, Phoenix Lights, Artisan Shaving Soap and Aftershave from Phoenix Shaving. Thanks very, very much to Jamie Horn for the heads up on this and passing along the information. Really do appreciate it. Thanks again, Jamie. Well, I'm dropping in at the last moment because something just recently arrived. Here it is right now, courtesy of viewer Wally Pankowski. Wally, thank you very, very much. Brand new from Pearl Shaving. Yeah, here it is, the Pearl Flexi Open Comb Adjustable Razor. How about that? CNC machine, because as they say on the Amazon product page, CNC process, so I'm assuming that means it's CNC machine. Absolutely gorgeous. A beautiful matte finish to it. And this handle has a grippiness and a stickiness and a tackiness to it that is just going to afford a really, really superior grip if your hands get wet. It has some sort of shield kind of pattern cut into the handle, if you can kind of see that there. Absolutely beautiful. Just a stunningly, stunningly beautiful razor. And here again, you can see it is open comb, adjust from 1 to 6. It is very, very similar in size and weight to the original Pearl Flexi, as you can see right here in my left hand. There they are, side by side. Absolutely beautiful. Here, let's take a look at the stats on this razor. The head type is open comb. The total length is 90 millimeters. The handle length is 83 millimeters. The weight is 140 grams. Now that I believe is 4.9 ounces, something like that, almost 5 ounces. The blade exposure is 0.25 millimeters to 1 millimeter. So just from 1 to 6, just like the original Flexi razor. Also comes with a razor stand right there, a nice padded rubberized base there so that it sits very, very securely on your shaving den counter so it won't slip off the counter, has a nice grip to the base. Arrives in the same packaging as the original Pearl Flexi with a box with a magnetic clasp and some great instructions here on the top of the lid, and also a polishing cloth and some other cards, a warranty card. They're giving it a warranty and support here. Product comes with 5 years of manufacturer warranty from the date of purchase, and that's indicated on the card in the box. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous razor. My thanks again to Wally Pankowski for sending this along to the channel. I have not shaved this morning, so I think this might get the call. Being an open comb razor, it promises to have a little more aggression than the straight bar version of the Pearl Flexi. So we'll see. We'll shave with it. We'll get a review done on it, and we'll let you know. But absolutely gorgeous razor, brand new from the folks, as I understand it, brand new from the folks at Pearl Shaving, the Pearl Flexi Open Comb Adjustable Razor. Again, my sincere thanks to viewer Wally Pankowski for sending this along and giving us the heads up on this razor. We'll get a review done on it very, very soon, I'm hoping, and I'm looking forward to my next shave. Thanks again, Wally. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, Mark Bagwell checked in to tell us about a couple of great post-shave products from Ariana and Evans. And he wrote this regarding their post-shave serum. He wrote, "Check this out. I've been applying this as a balm. Man, this stuff makes your skin so soft. I was telling my wife about it, and she tried it on her face. Tremendous moisturizer and makes your skin feel so smooth." And Ariana and Evans has this to say about their post-shave serum. "Our uber luxurious post-shave serum is truly remarkable. Our serum is antioxidant rich and formulated with rosehip oil and organic hibiscus extract. Our post-shave serum has a silky soft texture when first applied. It quickly is absorbed, leaving your face feeling as soft as a baby's bum." Wow. Hey, check it out, folks. We'll have a link below. Mark also passed this along regarding Ariana and Evans' Skin Food and Nourishing Cream. He wrote, "I let my wife use this moisturizer, and now she won't give it back. Seriously. It began when she told me to order a couple more. I said, sure, and held my hand out to retrieve the jar from her. And that's when she said, 'This jar is mine. You might want to order another for yourself.'" Wow. He wrote here, "I did get it back by promising to leave it on the counter so she can use it whenever she likes." Laugh out loud. All right, another great product from Ariana and Evans that Mark Bagwell and his wife absolutely love. And again, this is the Skin Food and Nourishing Cream. So there you go. From Ariana and Evans, two great post-shave products. Thanks very much to Mark Bagwell for passing along the heads up on these. Folks, we'll have links below. Viewer James Sefton passed this along. He wrote, "Hey Mark, I just ordered a lather bowl from the razor company that is very similar to the fine bowl. It's made of plastic, so when I get it, I'll do a side-by-side comparison and we'll let you know how it pans out." Thanks very much, James. Well, he did receive that lathering bowl, and he took it for a test drive, and he wrote, "Hey Mark, received the Goodfellas bowl today, and I really like it. It's a little deeper than the fine bowl and doesn't have the great ceramic feel to it, but also not as apt to break if I dropped it either." Well, thanks very much for that information, James. Really do appreciate it. Folks, we'll link it below. It is very similar in look to the fine ceramic bowl. This Goodfellas lathering bowl has a brush rest built into the handle. It's made of high impact plastic. And as James says, it's a little deeper than the fine ceramic bowl. It's not going to have that nice ceramic feel, but again, you're not going to break it if you drop it. But we'll have links below to both the Goodfellas lathering bowl at the Razor Company and also to the fine lathering bowl that we've talked about on the program. Hey, James, thanks very much for that. Really, really do appreciate it. Viewer Bill Murphy checked in to tell us about a couple of great shave soaps from Phoenix Shaving. And he wrote, "Hi, Mark. Just want to let you know I just received Miami Libre from Phoenix Shaving and had a great shave with it yesterday. The scent is terrific. Here's the description on the website. The perfect balance of cool, fresh, and invigorating mint mojito. Notes of freshly muddled mint with tropical undertones of pineapple, lime, rum, and a sexy taste of sweet Cuban cigar tobacco. The scent profile is organic lime, coumarin, benzoin resin, Madagascar vanilla, tobacco, white sage, mint, pineapple, and rum." Wow, that sounds awesome. We'll have a link to it below. Bill, thanks very much for the heads up on this one. He writes here, "I can really smell the pineapple and tobacco. What a great scent for summer." Absolutely, yeah. Really, thank you very much for passing this along. If you're looking for another great summer scent in a shave soap, check out Miami Libre from Phoenix Shaving. Bill also wrote, "One other great scent is an older scent that I get great compliments on. It's Atmotic. Here is the scent profile. Atmodic quite cleverly evokes the spirit of travel. Aged oak, dogwood, patchouli, and ginger. Rich, bold, well-traveled, and cultured. And he writes here, I would classify it as a barbershop scent. I can't get over how underrated it is. Hard to find reviews on this scent. Well, hey, Bill, thanks very much for the heads up on Atmodic as well. That's been on my wish list for quite some time, so thanks for the reminder on that. So there you are, folks. 2 great shave soaps with 2 great scents from Phoenix Shaving, recommended by Bill Murphy, Miami Libre, and Atmodic. So check them out. We'll have links below. Bill, thanks very, very much. Jim from Northfield checked in, and he sent this along. Hey, Mark, have you seen these yet? They are the new Bevel brand disposable safety razors. I purchased them at Target. You receive a pack of 5, each with its own protective cap. The price is $11.19. I shaved with one and received an incredible BBS shave. Also, the handles are made of 45% wheat straw, cutting down on plastic waste. With the travel season gearing up, these would be perfect for that weekend getaway, camping trip, cruise, etc. I thought this would be a good idea to share with the viewers. Have a great week, Jim. Jim, I have not seen these at all. This is the first time I've heard of them. This is absolutely fantastic. I also like the idea of the 45% wheat straw cutting down on plastic waste. I know a lot of folks out there will be very much in favor of that because that's kind of the reason why we go to the traditional wet shave, to kind of get away from plastic cartridges and waste and that sort of thing. You come over to the traditional wet shave, you get a really, really nice safety razor and a disposable blade that you can use and then recycle and that sort of thing. So it really does cut down on that plastic waste. So there you are, folks. If you're looking for another alternative for a razor to travel with, check out these Bevel brand disposable safety razors, 45% wheat straw. And yeah, each one of them has its own protective cap, and a pack of 5. From what I'm seeing here that Jim has sent along, a pack of 5 at Target, $11.19. So you could take a couple of these, throw them in your DOP kit, and hit the road and get a great shave while you're away. And you can leave that really, really prized safety razor at home. Just take a Bevel disposable safety razor. So looks like another really, really good solution or another good option for the travel season this year. Not sure about TSA. Let me just be clear about that. Not sure how TSA would look at this. I'm thinking because it's a disposable safety razor with a protective cap, I'm thinking they would probably allow it, much like they would allow a cartridge razor. That's my guess. If any of you have used the Bevel brand disposable razor, please comment below. If any of you have had this in your carry-on when you've flown away for the weekend or a week or so, also please comment below. Let us know. Jim, thanks very much for passing this along. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up another new wet shaving gear segment for this week. Thanks very much to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Well, I recently did a review on Phoenix Shaving's Son of Honeysuckle Shave Soap and Aftershave Splash. And in the comments section, viewer A.A. Ron left this comment and question. Thanks, Mark, for that informative review. Well, my pleasure, A.A. Ron. I love Son of Honeysuckle. It is an absolutely wonderful scent for the summer months. Check it out. I really enjoy using it. He continues here. I've only used closed comb DE razors, but for someone that's looking to get into the Dock razor, double open comb razor, would you recommend the Dock or the Ascension Select? Now, both of these razors are from Phoenix Shaving, the Dock or double open comb razor, and the Ascension Select, which is the twist adjustable double open comb razor. He continues here, how's the durability on those nylon washers over time? Saw your review on the dock too, and it seems you liked both. Yes, I do like both of these razors. They deliver some really, really nice shaves. The dock, the Ascension Select, but if I had to pick between the two of them, hands down, it's going to be the Ascension Select. Now let's go over some of the features on the dock razor. It is nickel plated. It has a nice compact size. It looks like it would travel great. It does deliver a nice shave. It has a double open comb. The end tabs of the razor blade in the razor head, you can feel the ends of them when you touch the ends of the razor head. Not a problem at all. Of course, the dock is based on the self-lubricating double open comb razor, the Grand, that I'm holding here in my right hand. And I think the dock razor, when I discovered it from Phoenix Shaving, really piqued my interest in the vintage self-lubricating double open comb razor, which is why I sought it out and was able to find one. I think I purchased it online on eBay, I think, and I got a nice price on it. And it was a lot of fun comparing the two and seeing how they differed and were similar in shaves and that sort of thing. I learned a lot. It was early on in my wet shaving journey, and I learned a lot about double open comb razors from Phoenix Shaving, and then also following up by getting the self-lubricating double open comb razor. Really, really terrific. Both razors are great, and I'm glad I have both of them. However, when I found out about the Ascension Select double open comb razor, wow, this was wonderful, absolutely marvelous. I think you get many more features with the Ascension Select. First of all, you're getting a stainless steel handle. You're getting the removable flare tips like this right here. I got the red one right here that goes on the handle and really offers a nice contrast to the, I would guess you could say, gun coating plated look here on this particular razor here. The razor head encloses the end tabs of a razor blade in the razor head. So that is a big plus for me, having those end tabs enclosed. The razor head is really very, very unique in that when you install a razor blade, it acts as a spring and applies force so that you can twist that handle and open up that blade gap. That's wonderful. That's so remarkable. That's amazing. I love that quality. So it's an adjustable razor, twist adjustable. That's great. So if you have it snugged all the way up, you're at a very, very mild setting, or it's at its mildest setting. And then just backing off an eighth of a turn, a 16th of a turn, a quarter of a turn, that sort of thing, you can increase the aggression of the shave. And the double open comb razor has a beautiful quality, really terrific. It is a zinc alloy razor head, but the plating is so wonderful and durable, has a really, really nice smooth feel to it. Yeah, I absolutely love the Ascension Select. I just think this is terrific. I love it so much that I also got the Ascension razor in stainless steel and also in copper. Yeah, I really, really like the Ascension razors from Phoenix Shaving, and I love the twist adjustability of it. Again, the dock razor is terrific. I just think the Ascension Select gives you so much more that you can really dress up or dress down your shave, so to speak, because of that twist adjustability feature. Now, as far as the durability of the nylon washers, I don't think I've really had the razors long enough to find out if they're going to break down or anything like that. But nylon washers are really inexpensive, so you can buy a handful of them from Phoenix Shaving whenever you place an order, and you'll have plenty to replace whatever nylon washers come with the Ascension Select, because I think the Ascension Select is the only Ascension razor that offers O-rings with it. I think that's how it works. The others do not ship with O-rings, but I think the Ascension Select does ship with O-rings. And again, the O-ring allows for a little more twist adjustability. You can use this without the O-ring, but when you use it with an O-ring, you can twist the handle so you get a You can twist the handle a little bit further so the blade gap opens up a little more if you want a little more aggression on the razor. I've never really gone past a quarter of a turn. That's been plenty for me. And I like keeping it in between snugged and a quarter of a turn and everywhere in between. And it changes up my shave each time I use it. It's kind of like a wet shaving journey all its own using this razor. Love the razor. What can I tell you? I hands down, the Ascension Select, that's the one to get. And if down the road you want to try the Dock razor, yeah, it's a very, very good razor too. I've enjoyed using it. The Dock razor was an absolutely wonderful introduction that I think prepared me for the Ascension Select. Let me put it that way. And, they're both terrific razors. But if I had to choose between the two, the Ascension Select, hands down, absolutely great razor. I absolutely love it. And, I have the others, which tells you something that, yeah, I was really taken by this razor. Ron, I hope that helps answer your question. Let us know what you do. If you go with the Dock, if you go with the Ascension Select, let us know what you do. Thanks very much for the comment, the kind words, and the question. About a week or so ago on a Sunday night, a little after 7 o'clock in the evening, I happened to stop by Facebook and I saw that my cartooning buddy, Rob Smith Jr., was doing a live cartooning session on his Facebook channel. And Rob is a very, very talented cartoonist and illustrator. And when he saw that I had joined the discussion, he recognized me and said, "Oh, hey, Mark Zarate is checked in. Check out his YouTube channel. Mark's a cartoonist." And he went on to reminisce about our get-togethers at various National Cartoonist Society Ribbon Awards and other cartooning events and that sort of thing. And then he started in with a great cartoon illustration just right off the top of his head of a bear with an electric razor having a shave. Just a really, really delightful cartoon illustration. He is very, very talented. And then from that, he went right into another cartoon illustration of a fox having a traditional wet shave with safety razors. And just delightful. He did it right off the top of his head, spur of the moment, and very, very talented and creative guy. And his cartoon illustrations are populated by the animal life that live around his home state of Florida. So check out his Facebook page when you have a chance. He also has some books for sale on Amazon.com. Rob Smith Jr., a really, really talented cartoonist and illustrator. He resides in the state of Florida, and again, he's got all kinds of great animals in his cartoons that you would recognize in Florida. Frogs and crocodiles, and fox and bear, and he's just a really, really talented guy, and his illustrations are just very, very delightful. And it was just really neat seeing him do these two different shaving cartoons just on the spur of the moment, right off the top of his head. Really, really amazing. A wonderful talent and a really, really nice guy. So again, check out his Facebook page when you get a chance. Rob Smith Jr. Viewer Daniel Archibald passed this along. "Thank you, Mark, for your videos." Well, you're very, very welcome. But again, kudos and thanks to all the viewers out there. As I like to say on Second Cup, and I'll repeat it here, without you, this microphone would be silent. So my thanks to all the viewers out there who contribute to the show and the channel. It's invaluable. The viewers make this show. So I couldn't do it without them. So thanks very much for the kind words, Daniel, but it's all due to the great viewers out there. He continues here, "Got a hot towel cabinet and the Ascension Select double open comb razor due to watching you." Yeah, love them both. That's great to hear. You already know how much I love the Ascension Select, and the hot towel cabinet was absolutely fantastic. Jamie Horn very kindly sent one to the channel, and it's been a terrific, terrific addition in the shave den. Absolute game changer. Yeah, so I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying both of them. He asked the following question: "Have you ever tried a traditional shave with a straight razor?" I'm learning to use a straight razor. Love the challenge of it. No, I have not used a straight razor. I may have attempted a shavette. Can't really remember if I have or not. But a straight razor, no. Now, when I came back to the traditional wet shave and using safety razors and learning a lot about that and learning a lot from the wet shaving community out there, I was intrigued with using and shaving with a straight razor. I found through different shaving forums and that sort of thing, a company called Whipped Dog that will sell you a sight unseen straight razor. That is to say, they get a lot of straight razors in, vintage straight razors, I guess, that they rework, rehone, and kind of, bring up to spec, so to speak. And they will sell it to you sight unseen. In other words, they're not going to display it on the website and say, well, here's the straight razor and this is what it looks like. They're just going to send you a straight razor for a flat fee, but it's going to be shave ready. That's what I did. And as soon as I got it, I put it away because I don't know how to do the traditional straight razor shave. Now, luckily, Chuck Preiss contacted me and the channel, and he very, very generously donated a beautiful straight razor for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you again, Chuck. Really, really, really do appreciate it. And you can contact him at this address below on the screen right here, breezyshaving at gmail.com. Again, that's breezyshaving@gmail.com. If you're interested in acquiring a vintage straight razor or some other vintage razors, because he really is a wealth of knowledge regarding straight razors, and he is extending those services to all the viewers out there. So he's based in New York City. So again, breezyshaving@gmail.com. Send him an email and inquire about the various straight razors that he might have available. Anyhow, Chuck very kindly sent along a link to a series of tutorials by Handle Barber Dave. And this gentleman goes through straight razor shaving from beginning to end. I've already watched the first episode. It's marvelous. Daniel, if you want to learn how to do the straight razor shave, you have to watch the series of tutorials. It's marvelous. Handle Barber Dave really knows straight razor shaving, and he takes you through all aspects of it, and a couple of other shortcuts to help you as you're starting out. So I would definitely recommend watching that tutorial series, and recommend to anyone out there who wants to start the traditional straight razor shave to watch this tutorial series. Again, I've watched the first episode. I'm looking forward to watching the others, and I'm hoping to eventually start doing the straight razor shave. It's going to be a slow process for me, probably a little slower than some others because of the content that I produce for the channel. So my opportunity to use a straight razor might not be as frequent as I would like. However, I am going to pursue it because it looks like an absolutely marvelous way to shave. And I'm very intrigued with it. I was intrigued from the very first day I came back to the traditional wet shave. Haven't used a straight razor yet, but boy, oh boy, I'm glad that Chuck Preiss passed along this tutorial series. I'll link it below. Folks, check it out if you're interested in doing the straight razor shave. Again, it's by Handle Barber Dave. It is absolutely marvelous. My thanks to Chuck Preiss again for passing along the tutorial series. And if you want to contact Chuck regarding a straight razor, breezyshaving@gmail.com, and I'm sure he would be more than happy to talk to you about what is available in his shave den in the way of a straight razor. So thanks again for the question, Daniel. I haven't done it yet. Haven't done a straight razor shave yet. I'm looking forward to learning it. It's going to be a little slower for me than most, but yeah, we'll get there eventually. So thanks very much for the question. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up another Monday Morning Mailbag for this week. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soaps. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark080, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.